I got requests to create a video on how I revert back to healthy curls after straightening, and since I've been straightening my curls more frequently, I figured now would be a good time as any to share how I get my curls back with my straight to curly hair routine. Everything from what I use to remove buildup, wash, and style my curls will be covered from start to finish. Parting my hair in half, I'm going to quickly detangle my hair, working my way from my ends to my roots on both sides. It's been 3 weeks since my curls have felt a drop of water, so you can imagine that the buildup definitely needs to be dressed first. The way I like to begin that process is with hair oiling, and the oil I'm using is my own DIY herbal hair growth recipe. It's been infused with Ayurvedic herbs and a unique blend of oils that help to both penetrate and create a protective coating around the hair. A full tutorial on this recipe is already in the description box, but you can feel free to use any oil that you have on hand that you know works well for your hair. After applying the oil directly to my scalp to the ends, I use my scalp massager brush to break up the buildup and massage the oil in. There's really no specific time frame I use to do this, guys. I'm usually listening to music during my routine, so I'd say I'm massaging my entire scalp for a full length of a song, like 2 minutes, 55 seconds, something like that. And the sole purpose of this step is to essentially double cleanse my scalp, loosen buildup, and protect my hair from breakage during this routine. Apple cider vinegar rinses are one of the biggest keys to getting my curls back. The recipe is very simple and it only takes a few seconds to throw together, as you guys saw. If you have access to it, I highly recommend using distilled water because it enhances buildup removal, whereas spring water and tap water have the opposite effect. And the curls are coming back, y'all. Don't be scared. I know it looks crazy, but it's coming back. When I straighten my curls, I prefer to use a silicone-based heat protectant, and apple cider vinegar rinses are effective at properly removing silicones and buildup without over drying the hair. So first I apply it to my scalp in rows using an applicator bottle, and then I apply it to the rest of my hair until it is fully saturated, and I'm talking soaking wet. Next, I put a plastic bag over it and then tie a towel around it, let it sit for 30 minutes for the ACV to work its magic. I went ahead and shampooed twice using the Come Clean shampoo from roots to mid shaft, let it flow through to the ends. And I do have a shower filter that removes hard water, but it's possible that a small amount slips through. This shampoo has ingredients that removes all hard water buildup. Doing this on a regular basis helps my hair and scalp to receive the moisture from my hair treatments. To bring moisture back into my curls, I like to use the Honey and Sage hair mask by 𝐼𝐸 Naturals. The first couple ingredients are aloe vera juice and honey, and you guys know how much I love aloe vera if you've seen my aloe vera wash day. Aloe vera is excellent at restoring the elasticity and bounce back to curly hair, while the honey hydrates curls, drawing in and binding moisture back to the hair. My curls absolutely love this mask, and it works well for all curl types, whether it is fine or thick. This mask smells amazing and has incredible slip, but to make the process even easier, I'm using my Easy Detangler Pro brush, and this is just going to help me work the mask into my hair while getting all of the knots out. This brush is gentle, flexible, and helps to cut down detangling time significantly. It also has a pointy end to use for parting your hair, and I absolutely love when one tool or product is multi-purpose. Anything that simplifies my hair routine is an absolute necessity in my opinion, because let's be real, curly hair is beautiful, but it is also high maintenance AF. After the mask is applied to both sides, I take some time to apply more to my edges in the front and the baby hairs in the back. That hair also needs love. This mask has ingredients that are safe to apply directly to the scalp. I'm popping on a plastic cap and pairing that with this thermal heat cap. This makes the mask more effective and allows me to deep condition for a shorter period of time with better results. Before styling my curls, I divided my hair into 5 small sections to help with curl definition. I like to split the larger sections into 2 to 3 smaller sections to be more thorough with my products. When I style my curls, I layer my products from lightest to heaviest with the exception of my hair gel. My first layer is my DIY curl serum to remove any frizz. It soothes the scalp and deeply hydrates curls. I apply it directly to my scalp first, rub it in, and then apply it down the rest of my curls. The second layer is Camille Rose Aloe Whipped Butter, and this deeply hydrates my curls without weighing them down. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, and I use about a pea size per small section. It does take a while to rub in, but once it absorbs, it's like magic for helping my hair hold on to moisture, and I like to apply this about an inch away from my roots down to my ends. The last layer is flaxseed gel. The flaxseed gel holds the curls in place so that they keep their shape and don't frizz while they're drying. It's also the only styler I can get 5 to 7 day curls with. So once everything is thoroughly raked through, I like to shake my curls to wake them back up and repeat the same steps to the other sections. So to summarize, I part my hair into a smaller section, apply my curl serum from scalp to ends, rubbing that in. I apply the curl cream and smooth it through from about an inch from my scalp down. I top everything off with flaxseed gel and then shake my hair to reactivate my curls. Styling my hair in this way can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes depending on how fast I go, and whenever I'm looking for guaranteed consistent results, this combination of products is my holy grail for great curl definition and longevity. You'll notice that I'm not using a Denman brush or combs to style my hair. I prefer to use my hands because it's a more gentle way for me to style them. I also like to feel the products as I'm applying them to my hair. It helps me gauge whether I'm putting on too much or too little. Since I detangle and brush through my hair a lot during my wash day, I try to eliminate too much brushing where I can. Having fine curly hair, it helps to be more minimal with brushing when it comes to avoiding breakage, and for me, it's important to keep my hair looking as thick as possible. I also do a lot of brushing when it comes to straightening my hair. As you guys know, I use the chase method, and I also use it with a boar bristle brush to help get through it with one pass. And of course, that can rough your hair up a little bit. I am making an extra point, since I did just straighten my hair twice, to be a little bit more gentle and loving to my hair because I put it through a lot, just giving it a little bit of a break. What's To style my edges, I'm using some flaxseed gel and a soft bristle toothbrush I only use for my hair. I style them in a way that I think suits my face. Nothing fancy because I feel like I can't do much with them but a basic swoop. That's obviously optional. You don't have to do that if you don't like to do that. I style the hair in my crown area forward, making sure not to put my cream or gel on the roots. After I complete my whole head, I diffuse my curls until they're about 70 to 80% dry and air dried the rest of the way. This is what my curls look like fully dry. They've officially come back from the dead, y'all. They feel healthy and are curling up just as much as they were before I straightened them. The elasticity is intact, and versatility is my favorite thing about having curly hair. I straightened my hair twice in the past few months, and it's like it never happened. Figuring out a couple good straightening routines that don't damage my natural curl pattern helped me big time. And if you guys want to know how I do that, I do have both tutorials linked in the description box. Subscribe, like, and share for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. For those of you who want to straighten your curls but don't want to use a flat iron or the chase method, this is going to be a really good option for you. Today I'm showing one of the fastest ways to go from curly to straight without heat damage. By the end of this video, you'll know how to straighten your curls and one of the best ways to maintain it for longer lasting results. To prepare and protect my hair from the heat, I started off with a deep treatment that combines my DIY herbal hair oil and my homemade hair mask, and this mask contains fenugreek as a base, which is very effective at strengthening and protecting the hair from heat damage. I paired that with a heat cap for about 30 minutes, and then once the mask was fully absorbed into my hair, I shampooed twice with this vegan silk infused shampoo.